Hello, everybody. I'm Tasharia.
And I'm Tasha.
And we're the Turners. Welcome to Turner Talk Podcast.
Woohoo!
I don't know where that country woo came from, but okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
Uh-oh. All righty. Today we have our special guest, Miss Keep It Exclusive. And I know her. I've been knowing her for some years now. Just like TC, we met overseas. She took me in. I spent more time at her office than I did in mine. I shouldn't be telling this. They may come back and give me for time sheet fraud. They come back and give me for time sheet fraud. But
It was official business.
It was official business. You know, but like I say, we became close and still friends. And when I tell you, she has a plethora of knowledge about a lot of things, and I just thought that it would be a blessing. No reason to keep it to ourselves and be selfish. We want to share it with the audience. So, Miss Keep It Exclusive, tell us about yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I am Mrs. Exclusive, the owner of Keep It Exclusive, which I am a travel concierge. I have been to 70 countries and I provide exclusive experiences. I am also the owner of Sexual Healing, Feel the Connection. I am a clinical certified sexologist.
Oh, what does that do?
You about to feel it. You've been talking about for 20 minutes and now you're just now coming out.
I had to drop that right here.
Yeah. Hey, oh, wow. I like that. Yeah. That can help people solve a lot of issues.
Girl. Yeah.
I mean, because that's real in the field.
But it all starts with my motto, feel the connection.
Okay.
Because, it's more than the action. So.
Okay. That's right.
Also, I am a 20-year retired Army veteran. But what I want to share with everyone, I am blessed to be part of an organization called One Story, because everyone has a story. Everyone has a story. And my cousin Carolyn Brown, she started this nonprofit organization to help veterans that are homeless. Because, a lot of times we see homeless people and you wonder, how did they get there? Sometimes we do know it's drugs or mental issues, but sometimes we just need to take the time and find out, what is their story? What really happened here? Because as we know, it could be us. It could be us. So I am so blessed, to be part of her organization, One Story.
So do y'all find homes for them, or how does that work?
Well, she has a whole program set up. She helped them find housing. She helped them find jobs. She clothed them. She feed them. She provides every resource that someone needs. And if she doesn't have the resource, she knows where to find the resources. Right now, she is based in the Tampa, Florida area, but anyone that reach out to her, she can connect them to the right people.
Okay. Man, that's really magnificent. I'm a veteran as well, so I appreciate your service and just further on, even afterwards. So that's magnificent. Yes. And one of the things that we like to do on the channel is give 1/4 of our YouTube revenue back to charity. So we have to definitely look into how we can support as well. That's very, I love
One
that.
Story by Carolyn Brown.
And I love watching like documentaries and interviews of people who have been unhoused or are currently unhoused now. And it's just like, hey, that sounds very familiar. If it's someone you may know or someone or maybe connected to may have experienced some of similar things, and one different decision could change a path just like that.
Yes, and we do know that the female veterans is one of the highest unhoused populations. Yes.
Wow.
Oh wow! I mean, but you can kind of see, because
Because
it's a
being a
lot.
single parent, you know, it just takes one, like you say, one turn of events, and then you're unhoused.
Yeah. You're also an etiquette coach or
Oh
teacher.
yes, I am.
I
am
probably need
also
that.
a certified etiquette
She hums when she eats, and I don't know if that's it.
Well, we finna go here.
Okay, so for my etiquette instructor, it's called Etiquette for Everyone. Because you are not in a certain financial bracket doesn't mean that you should not learn proper etiquette. Yes, so.
Is it online or do you do in person?
I do in person.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
In person. I like the in-person thing. Even with my sexual coaching, is in person. You know, I need face to face. Not that virtual isn't good, but I need you to feel the connection.
Yeah.
So do you go in their house or?
I have an office that people.
No, I will meet you at, you know, different places, but I'm not going to go to your house unless I know you.
They think it's something totally different.
I'm real scary. And I don't want nobody to cut me up and eat me. So.
Yeah, that could be. No, we thought you was coming in here. No, I'm an actual coach.
I'm sure she has some paperwork.
I
was joking before that.
Yeah.
Situation. This is a business.
I know, but I'm just saying somebody may take it wrong. That's why she ain't going in their house.
That's right. Yeah.
Because people label stuff in different things, you know?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
You're right, but it's just how you say it.
I am also the founder of Queens with the Millionaire Mindset. And this is an all-female women of color investment group based here in Texas. This group started during COVID. When COVID started, I knew it was money to be made. You just had to follow the news. Who's making the vaccine? How's the vaccine being transported? How's the vaccine being refrigerated? You know, so it's a group of like-minded women that believe in the stock market. Yes, the stock market is currently down, but who doesn't like to buy on a sale? When you go shopping to buy your shoes, you like to buy them on sale and not full price. So you think of the stock market the same way.
That's true. I never thought about it.
Yeah.
Buy low, sell high.
Yes.
Buy low, sell high.
So you have a lot going on. How do you balance everything with your every day?
Personal life, everything.
You look healthy, smile, beautiful.
Balancing is the problem. It is, because sometimes I overtask myself. Most of the time I overtask myself. So I need a coach to teach me how to balance. You know, because every great person has a coach. Serena Williams have a coach. So we all need coaches. So if you think you don't need a coach,
you're wrong.
You the main person need a coach.
You're happy being mediocre. But every great person has a coach. The best singers have a voice coach. So there's nothing wrong with having a coach.
Well, he needed a coach because she couldn't.
But it don't matter. He did a lot of other wonderful things. Okay, don't play with me. He's recovering from surgery right now. Stop. But that's right, though. That's right.
I want to get back on the sex thing.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out. So what are you working on?
What you mean? What you working on?
I mean, I'm just trying to, help the audience. I'm asking for the audience.
Well, it depends on what they need help with. Some people need help with intimacy. Some people need help with body positivity. Some people need relationship help, so it depends on what you need help on. And what are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? And then I'm going to help you accomplish those goals.
Okay. So how did you choose your name, your the company name, your name, how you attack me,
Oh,
all
Miss
that.
Exclusive.
Yes.
Long story. Back in the 90s, I knew this stylist. It was a guy. His name was Joe Exclusive. And I was like, I really, like that name, and everybody, he used to get a lot of his clients because of his name. They didn't see his work, but because he was Joe Exclusive, some of y'all might know him, he got a lot of work. And I was like, Joe, from now on, I'm gonna be Miss Exclusive, So I just like the name. It's catchy. I used to sell clothes. I used to sell statement pieces. And so that's how I came up with Keep It Exclusive, because I had unique designs with you in mind. So I was selling one of a kind pieces. So everything I do is exclusive. Step outside the norm. Think bigger, think different.
So you're gonna offer something that nobody else is offering. So that's what's gonna make you stand out, including the name.
I mean, and some people could be offering it, but they're not going to get the exclusive experience unless they come to me.
Come to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we were talking, and you have your concierge, your travel concierge. Tell them more and what you offer and what that entails, the details of it. Because
Okay, so my travel concierge is Keep It Exclusive. As I said, I have been to 70 countries, and what we do, we give you an experience that you would not get normal traveling. Of course, we're going to take you to some tourist spots because that's what you want to see, but then we're going to immerse you into the culture a little bit. Everywhere you go, you should learn something about that country, city, wherever you at. Go to Cancun. What can you tell me about Cancun? Oh, I was on the beach drinking. No. Let's open up our minds, and do something different. It's time for us to do something different. And that is the type of experiences that myself and my team provide.
And how long are these excursions, these trips usually?
Now they're between 7 and 10 days.
Okay.
Because we usually do not just go to one spot. So when we went to Egypt, we started at the north, went to the south. The next experience will be in Greece in September, and we're going to do 3 islands. So, of course, we're going to do Athens, Mykonos, and Santorini, but we're going to give you a little something that you wouldn't normally see on each of those islands. So we never go to one place and stay. 2024, we're going to Bali. So we'll do the city part of Bali, and then we'll do the beach part of Bali. So we'll go to 2 different areas.
So it's more than one group of people. It's like a big group that go, or can you do like individual, like family?
Well, we usually take a group, and our group arrange from 10 to 30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Well, just think about it. Like if you had, I have some thoughts. Okay, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So if anybody wanted to book one of these these trips, exclusive trips, can you drop your link in the chat?
They could email me at keepitexclusive@gmail.com. I see you looking.
Oh, wait a minute. That was a long one. Let me
It was Keep It Exclusive. ISYL@gmail.com.
ISYL.
I see you looking. Keep it exclusive. I see you looking.
I
see you looking at gmail.com. Okay, got it.
And y'all will definitely want to book these excursions.
She got a different name every day. She mentioned it. It's a exclusive experience.
Exclusive experiences. My bad.
You definitely don't sound exclusive, and I feel like I want to go to Greece.
And yes, if she want to go to another country, please let's go ahead and take her today.
Several countries.
No, I'm talking about.
I just got a little paranoid because they started at first it was the bed bugs, and now and then every time I go to somewhere, I think about who all been laying on this pillow. So then I got to pack a pillow. Now we can't fly. We got to drive because I'm,
Well, I take my own pillowcase everywhere I go. I
have
take
my
my
own
own pillowcase and I take my own sheets and I take my own washcloths. So you
I take my
don't
own
let that stop you
washcloth.
from traveling.
I know. We just have to make some alternate. One day my anxiety will lessen, but right now, I mean, and I used to travel so much, but no.
We're gonna have to book something with you.
Oh yes.
I'm telling you, because I'll be having like the whole car be packed up. We just going for the weekend.
The whole back of the van. I mean, we go in like we staying for months.
Okay, I got a comforter set.
I try to pack carry-ons now only because luggage get lost.
Exactly.
Luggage get destroyed. So my preferred method is carry-on if I can.
But if you're gone for 10, you say 10 days, how much can you get in a carry-on?
You need
You
one
can
pair
do
of
a capsule wardrobe if you're gone for 10 days. That means your clothes need to mix and match. You could do a capsule wardrobe. You don't need 10 pairs of shoes for 10 days. 3 pair at the most. You're going to wear one and you could pack 2.
And they have them little luggage backpacks that you can fit all that in. You roll it right, you suck it out, whatever you got to do.
You know how to roll up clothes.
Who?
You.
I was never in the military. I just worked overseas.
I know.
And when I pack I have 2 or 3 things, and it probably could be about 5 more items could get in this suitcase. But she will redo it and roll, and I was like, that's too much.
Yeah.
You email her after the show.
Right. Because if you have a capsule wardrobe, okay, I'm going to be gone a month. So if I take 7 pants and 8 shirts, 7 times 8 is what?
A lot.
Come on.
I just went blank. I was just like,
Yeah, so look how many outfits you have. And then you use your accessories. Yeah.
I can probably do it. I think we over. 56.
How much is it?
56.
Thank you. Anna Marie told you 56. 56.
Good looking out, Jack. Good looking out. Because when you put me on the spot, I can't even add 2 plus 2. Her brother got mad at me last weekend because we was trying to play dominoes. He said, Tasha, it's simple math. It's 15. I said, I'm sitting there still counting. Like, you can't do it when you put on the spot.
Okay, don't put you on the spot. But the key is, to do a capsule wardrobe.
Yeah.
So
I had to learn that.
Or a theme or a color theme. Because if my colors are cream and red, I don't need blue shoes, green shoes, white shoes.
That's our problem.
So there's different methods on how to pack light. But it takes steps if you're an overpacker. It takes steps to get there. Like if Carolyn's watching, every time we travel somewhere, she used to have to pay because her suitcase was too heavy. Yeah. So, but now I think she got it now. I think she's
down to the backpack, the carry-on, or she still got a luggage?
No, she got a carry-on. She can do a carry-on. She can.
Oh, I'm impressed. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, I every time we travel, I get better at it because I was like, we do not need this. And then I started doing this. Okay, how many outfits can I wear with these 1 pair of shoes? I'm gonna bring these same, it gets easy once you realize that you just got too much stuff. Come on,
yeah. And we all have too much stuff.
Yeah.
We all inherently have too much stuff. Yeah.
And we go and get more stuff that we don't need.
Yeah.
It's just like the stuff I remember, when we was working overseas, and every R&R would buy a whole new wardrobe of clothes. And I ended up with 5 pair of the same gray pants. And I'm like, how did I do that? Sometimes we just overbuy just because we can. And that's I don't know, just out of control.
Yeah. It's wasteful.
It's wasteful.
Yeah.
And we're trying to stop that. This year was about not doing, being wasteful.
And I'm trying that too. This year I'm shopping my closet Every time I go on a trip, I used to buy a new wardrobe for that trip. But now I have all those wardrobes. So now I need to shop my closet and mix and match.
There you go. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about, what do you think your favorite, you've been to 70 countries. What would you say your favorite and your most, I wouldn't say least favorite, but what would you say? Wouldn't call any country least favorite.
A place you would like to, definitely would like to revisit, and definitely would like, I ain't going back
Or
there.
once was good enough.
I'm trying to think where I'm not going to go back to. That's going to be the hardest. But I can tell you my favorite, absolute favorite. Let me give you the backstory behind this right quick. I was working overseas and I had a group of friends that was supposed to go on a trip with me. We get pumped up. We was like, oh, we're going to go to Africa, rah, 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 blah, blah, blah. One R&R come, nobody go. We in Dubai, partying, kicking. That's not where I want to go. We said we was going to Africa. So I took the journey by myself and I went to Kenya. And when I tell you that is my most favorite trip, but guess what is second? Thailand.
Really? I like Thailand. I love Thailand.
I had this notion in my head, which was really negative, of Thailand because of the things they say the men go to Thailand to do. So that's what stopped me from going to Thailand. But when I went to Thailand, oh my goodness, the hospitality, everything was just beautiful. So Kenya is first. Thailand is number 2.
What part of Thailand did you go to?
I went to Bangkok and Pattaya.
Okay. I was in Phuket.
Okay.
I went to Phuket.
No, I didn't go to Phuket. I went to Pattaya. That's where I went.
Okay.
I think that's where I went. I'm quite sure that's where I went. But I loved it. And I can't wait to get back to Thailand. I really
now, Tanya say, I remember her coming back talking about the Kenyan, but you was part of that group that she talking about.
Okay. You was part of that group.
Yeah, you was part of that group.
It was about 15 people in a group. So when you see that meme about everybody planning a group trip, and then when it come down to going on the group trip, it's only one person. That was me.
Probably when you was talking about that gorilla trekking and everybody got scared. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we're not going on that.
Yeah. So, but what country would I not go back to?
Or did you least prefer? She seemed like me, find some good in everything.
Yeah. So, and you know what? And I think, okay, so before I had an answer, before it was London, I have been to London like 10 times and I did not like London. I'd be like, I hate London. It's always dreary. It's boring. It's nothing to do, blah, blah, blah. One of my friends asked me to go back to London. I was like, I don't like London, blah, 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 but I'm going to go to London with you. But this time when I went to London, I was like, you know what? I need to see the people that look like me. So let me do some research. And when I tell you I had so much fun this time in London, oh my goodness, I really had a ball. So London used to be the country that I said I wouldn't go back to. So right now I don't have one. Yeah. Okay. Every time I used to go to London, you used to make me sad. It was cold. The sun wasn't out, so.
Have you ever been to Madrid, Spain? Now, I would never go back there. I didn't like it.
I went there, but it's not a place that I hate, but it's not like they really like us.
There you go. They're very rude. Nobody speaks English until they want you to buy something. Then all of a sudden now you can speak it, No,
but now with Google Translate, that's not a problem. But
yeah. And there are times, they don't start partying until 11 o'clock at night when you thinking it's time to go to bed, but they all outside partying.
Yeah, that's most places. So I'm the brunch. Meet me at brunch. Let's
I'm
turn up.
going to
Because
bed.
at 7 o'clock, I'm winding it down. Winding it down.
Exactly.
I went
Exactly.
to a New Edition concert a couple weeks ago, and it got 10:30. I was like, how
I
much
know.
longer they gonna be? I'm sleepy. I'm ready to go to
It's
bed.
And it's so funny because we got invited to a
Swagmo's concert.
yes, and so we like he's talking about yes up to 3 o'clock. I said, oh, what we gonna
I
be able
hope
to
you
get in
performing
before
at
12?
9. Hope you on the 9.
And she talking about we need to get us some matching outfits. I said, ain't nobody gonna see us. By the time they start coming in,
We head down. Y'all, let's see y'all.
we got kids at home. We can't be out all night.
By 10 o'clock, we sleep.
Yeah.
So I've really been because everybody say that the ancestry test is a big old host, whatever. But
It's
I
not
found
a
a lot of my
hoax.
relatives.
Don't get me into ancestry. I'm a genealogist.
I
also.
know, I saw that in your bio, but I was like, when I did the blood test, like I said, let me see if this real. I should know somebody on this list, and I knew several of my relatives, by name. And so I was like, okay, so this may have something, but it was like several. I'm like, who are these people? Was I adopted? No, somebody not telling me. But anyway,
No, you look just like your mama. You ain't adopted.
No, genealogy tests are real. I have helped. Let me see. I know of 3 families that was adopted, helped them find their family to make the connection. So it is real. DNA don't lie. I don't care about nothing else but DNA don't lie.
That part. And so I said, I want to go to Ghana. That's what I was like. I really want to see, because everybody always say, well, like, she laughed because I go somewhere and I have on, my hair wrapped and all this kind of native. People like, you are so beautiful. I'm like, she talking about. She be walking around like she throwing roses.
Welcome to America.
We go to Zumanda, because they be living like people literally be thinking.
My mom even
where
asked
you
her.
from?
My mom
I'm
said,
from Texas. I'm from Fort Worth.
My mom said, is she from America? I said, yeah, she from Fort Worth. So I thought she was African.
I'm close. I feel close to my people.
You got hot
That's good. So when you got your results, was your highest percentage Ghana?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So once we get off of here, I'm going to show you how we can see if we can find you a relative from Ghana. I done found several relatives from Ghana, from the Iwe ethnic group and the Kassina ethnic group. The Kassina is all the way up north by Burkina Faso, and the Iwe is down south. So,
wow.
Yes. So DNA, and there's a young lady out of Illinois. She took a whole bunch of tests over to Ghana. So the people that tested can't even speak English. They never been to America. So how did they show up as my cousins? You see what I'm saying? So every time we're connected with someone on a continent, our ancestors rejoice.
Yes.
I said, one of the main leaders, she speaks English. And I said, tell me the story. What do you know about the slave trade? How did this happen? She said, we thought we were going to church and we never came back. She said the missionaries came in and they told us they were taking us to church, and people never came back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's deep right there.
It is.
They wouldn't know any different,
Right.
They wouldn't. Man, that's deep right there. So you say you got people from Ghana, or where?
Yes, I got people all over the entire continent. I got people in Kenya, and it was funny because when I was in Kenya, they kept telling me that I was Lua, and I was like, "No, I'm American." No, you are Lua. And when my DNA came back, I had some Lua in that DNA, so they knew who I was when they saw me.
It was kind of a rejoiceful moment, and also like a very chilling moment, because you kind of feel like every time I go to the ocean, I feel a heaviness, and then I feel like a release. It was like I feel like, oh, it's and like that water connection, like if the ocean, you feel it more in the ocean because it's the ocean, but you can feel that same like when you just let the water just run across your feet.
Your feet.
Mm.
That is true.
It's very
That's pretty cool.
yeah, we have to talk to
Yeah,
her.
it's deep for the people that get it, for the people that want to get it, but
Mhm.
everybody know the history. We can act like it didn't happen, but
Mhm.
it happened. It
Right.
happened.
And then
You
we're
know.
constantly trying to erase it by having different statues and
You
everything.
still gonna let the statues go. It's
Why? No, you don't
because
need to let
everybody
that
gonna
go.
still know. They still, I don't care how many statues they let down. I mean, I try to take
No,
down.
because
No,
then you
because
don't.
if you do not talk about history, it will erase.
There you
It
go.
will
There you go.
erase. You will be forgotten. And
There
that's
you
why
go.
I take a lot of pictures because by me being a genealogist, you could see certain people have a whole lot of pictures, certain people don't have no pictures.
Mhm.
I will not be erased.
No,
There you go.
200 years from now, you're
They
going to
still
know
gonna-
what I
they
look
still
like
gonna-
and who I was. I'm
Yep.
going to have a presence on this internet. I'm going to have a
Mhm.
presence. I will not be erased.
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah.
up to each of us to tell our stories so you will
Mhm.
not be erased.
Mhm.
Because we
Exactly.
all going to leave this earth one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
Exactly. We
And
all
then if
know.
we erase everything, oh, that never happened. Your people lying, and that's what I don't.
But most of the statues that they're taking down are the people who were very negative to the.
But I still feel you still need that up.
I don't want to see it. I mean, but I feel like we can know it, we can talk about it, and that's why we talk to our children, and we continue to do that.
but I
And
think we always have to know the good and the bad. We
And the
can't
bad.
just tell the good. We have to tell the bad.
There you
But the
go.
problem is they always want to tell our bad and never tell
not
our good.
mhm.
When we were in
Mhm.
Egypt and I went in them tombs and seen them people that look like y'all, look like
Mhm.
me, you can't tell me. You can't
Thank
tell me nothing because I didn't seen it with my own eyes.
Mhm.
Like yeah, somebody said educate ourselves and educate our children. That is
Mhm.
right. We have
We
to
have a
educate
question for
the
you
children.
too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I was going to teach you. Okay, so Jada Pickett is it's an uproar about this film that's coming out on Netflix called Queen Cleopatra, and
Mhm.
she has this dark-skinned woman on there. And I agree because Cleopatra was not Egyptian. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Thank you.
Cleopatra was a Greek woman. So she
Mhm.
should not look like us. You
Mhm.
cannot, you're doing the same thing that you say other people do. You can't
Mhm.
reverse the
Mhm.
history. The history is the history.
Mhm.
Cleopatra was not black.
Mhm. Period.
So we need to tell the truth.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. There's a question.
Yes, I do not book cruises or anything like that. I provide an experience. So you will have to join my experience.
Mhm. Yeah. And so to get to like book the experiences, they what
The
Put
email.
the email. Mhm.
Yes.
Email link.
I'm gonna say I've been looking for a website or something. I'm like, and that's why I was like, we need a website. So everybody got a Facebook there. You don't need a
Yeah, you don't
website.
need a
I'm like,
website.
I still be looking for websites. I'm like, but I still have a CD player too. So, but go ahead.
Forgot what I was gonna say. Um, you were saying you were talking about erasing the history. You think the statues need to stay up so that no, she was going on an
No,
experience.
I think I don't think all of the statues need to come down and tell you my honest opinion because the statue is there so you teach your child what is this statue? What do this
Mhm.
statue represent?
Mhm.
And then you go from there because we can't take down every single statue. You
No.
can't change every street name. But just
Mhm.
like today, because I like to use real life examples.
Mhm.
Mhm.
My grandson, he had an ensemble and he was like, we playing Kumbaya. I said, do you know what that is? He was like, well, this is the song that we playing, Kumbaya. So I had to give him a history lesson. This song was written in 1920 by the Gullah Geechee people. They're not saying kumbaya, they saying come by here. That was a praise song that they were singing because they were oppressed. They wanted somebody to come rescue them. It's not kumbaya, it's come by here. But because the ear could not understand, they call it kumbaya. That's not what the song is. So every opportunity, we have to educate our children. Every opportunity.
Yeah, man. I encourage myself and others to learn something, try to learn something new every day. Try something, a new food or a new experience every week. Like, okay, instead of going this way, I'm gonna go this way. You never know what you may see on this new route or whatever, just to expand, because you keep on doing the same thing, you get the same thing. So
yes, and let's encourage more reading. My cousin Carolyn Brown, she be on it. She be like, "Did you read this book? Oh, I'm almost finished with this book. You read this book, you know?" So we have to read more. We have to put these phones down because Twitter is only going to give you 15 seconds. No, read a book. And if you do not like to read, download the audio version. Listen to the book. I don't have time. You washing dishes, you could listen to a book. You know, you driving anytime. We make up so many excuses why, and we should be the most educated people because it's so accessible now. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be continuously learning something. Like you say, try to learn something new every week. Every country I go to, I try to learn a language. You know, because we're the only people that only speak one language.
That's
I'm embarrassed by that. So can you speak something? I say, yo, kasamida, you know, ishlibidish. You know, I need to be able to speak more than one language. So
Absolutely.
y'all don't get nothing else. Let's educate ourselves, because we can't educate the children if we don't know.
There you go.
That's
Only
a fact.
teach what you know.
There you go. And then it's kind of sad when your kid come to you and want to know something. You like, let me Google it. You know, let me Google it.
Yeah.
You know.
Like this new math. Now, when it comes to math, don't be asking me no questions. Now, I can't help you.
Just like I couldn't get that whatever equal 56.
So, but I'm good. I'm pretty good at math, though. I'm helping them. I'm like, let me figure this out. I say this might not be how they told you how to get to it, but this is
how we used to get to when we were in school.
Yes,
you know,
exactly. But more than one way to skin a duck.
Yeah. But back to the etiquette class, I think that is very important. I mean, just because, you know, like I tell her, you know, we should go out to different restaurants just for the experience, not because, you know, just for the experience. The kids go out to put on their little, we got the youngest one likes to wear a 3-piece double-breasted suit. He's 6, but he likes his suits, you know, put him on and put us on some suits. We go out and, you know, just the experience of it. And like you say, the etiquette is something, because a lot of people out here chewing with their mouth open. I know I'm using the wrong fork no matter where I'm at. I mean, I'm just being honest. But I think that's something that we need, you know? And it also teaches you discipline, not only, you know, etiquette at the table, but I feel that it teaches you discipline. I mean, would you say that it does all of that?
I do. The experience portion, the reason why a lot of people don't have etiquette, because when the children are children, we don't want to take them to a nice restaurant because we're going to say they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act because we didn't teach them how to act.
There you go.
You know, so that's one thing. In the summer times, on Wednesday is me and my granddaughter's day, and we go to a different restaurant, you know, on Wednesdays. And not no McDonald's or no Chick-fil-A, nothing like that. Go to a restaurant where you have to sit down and eat and use proper etiquette. At least know the correct eating utensils. And then you need to know how to walk. You know, the proper way to walk, the proper way to shake hands. We need to know all of that.
And you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to shake hands. You shake, I hate to shake. It really irks me when you shake a man's hand and it's that loose, limp hand. Like, come on, really? You know,
But some people get nervous and their hand gets sweaty, so they hesitant to shake hands too. So you have to extend grace.
But it's not a long handshake. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sitting up at the moment holding hands. Like,
1, 2, 3. That eye contact. You know, we have to build confidence in our children.
I do not like shaking hands. But
Now, I don't like shaking hands, but it's not because I don't like touching people, because I believe in the transference of energy. And I don't know what you got going on, and I don't want your bad energy on me.
oh, wow.
So that's why I will not just shake anybody's hand. It's not that I don't know how, it's that I don't know what you got going on in your life.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
So you're real big on energy. You were talking about you have sages and stuff. So you're elaborate on that a little bit.
I mean, energy transfers. And so if you sometimes just listen to your body when I am around, because all I can use is me as an example. When I'm around somebody that's very negative, I start feeling it right here in my shoulder. And it just start aching and hurting, and I can tell I'm taking on their negative energy. And that's not good. It's not good for me. So I'm protecting my peace. If you want to do all that over there, you can do that. I'm not judging you, but I need my area to be peaceful. So
and I can tell, when you consume some energy, even through the social media stuff, because you feel drained. I get up at 5 a.m. and don't go to bed till 9. I used to be like, okay, I can go to bed at midnight, but I need my rest. I realize how important that rest is now.
And what we watch on TV, I don't watch TV. Anybody tell you? I'm a person, I really don't watch TV, because all of that energy comes through. That's why I don't believe in watching scary movies. I know people probably think I'm crazy, but them spirits be coming through that TV. I don't care what you say. Then you and your spouse arguing and all that crazy stuff. What was the last thing you looked at on TV?
Thanks. Yeah, that's why she be watching all that stuff about.
I watch ID channel.
If she could watch it from the morning to the night, she was like, no, you welcome it in. They probably
I have to spray you with some sage. Spray you.
Okay, thank you. That's why I be sitting up. No, I have every window open. Whatever you done set up here, invite it in. We let it out.
I like watching because you need to know. I mean, it just keeps you in tune. There's some crazy people out there. I need to be aware.
We already know people crazy. We don't need to watch it.
Thank you.
I just like. I
don't watch it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Anne Marie.
Probably. I'm gonna stop watching it as much. I gotta wean myself off of it.
Okay. But somebody in here wrote something very interesting. She said, "Energy certainly transfers." Thank you, doctor.
Yes.
And it cannot be created or destroyed. So you put it out there. Yeah, you have to watch that. You got to watch. You got to protect that energy.
Yes. And then Tony had a question too. So hugs out of the question then.
Tony, I ain't just gonna be hugging on anybody and everybody.
That part.
Who does it? That's what come here.
I forgot to let in Facebook.
Oh, and then also we have a giveaway, and we're going to take one pause for the giveaway. In the last podcast, we said that I gotta stop that because it bounces. That if you on our reception dinner video, we mentioned that we had been together about 7 or 8, and we never put in what 7 or 8 meant. Does that mean years, months, days, hours? How long is 7, 8? And if you can drop it in the chat, the first one that dropped the correct answer. Ain't that what we're doing?
No, you get the one who's put it in on that comment.
Oh, my bad. The one who put it in on comment. Who put it in on the comment?
Okay, we have to see. But let's go ahead and continue on. I'm going to that live show.
Oh, that was a good one. July 8th. 7, 8. See, I wouldn't even thought of that.
No, nobody would think about it. You had to have watched the video to have gotten it, because in this head, I don't know how how long y'all been knowing each other?
How long we've been knowing each
Cruise
other?
from
A
one
little over
place to
9 years.
another
Yes,
to everyone.
going in
Yes, thank
that
you,
dream.
Dr. Destiny.
This has been a really good one. It was her, right?
Wait. It's some more answers. Okay, wait a minute.
So what we try to do, we try to give away, during some of the live casts.
Yeah.
She got it.
But Anne Marie answers question. No. Oh, keep
So
going.
what are
Keep
you
going.
going to give away today?
We're giving away a Ninja Speedy.
An air fryer. It cooks food.
It cooks our
No, I'm
food.
saying like an actual meal, not just
Mhm.
French fries and chicken nuggets. You can cook. You can cook pasta. It's real. A rapid cooking system is what it's called. A steamer and an air fryer that cooks
Oh,
entire
okay.
meals in 15 minutes, all in one pot. So it's got different sections. You can put different things
Different stuff in. Okay.
in.
And you know what? It's so funny because like we swear by our air fryer, but until we tried the Ninja Grill,
Yeah.
and oh my, that's
That
just a
Ninja
game
Grill,
changer.
woo.
Like, oh my.
Yeah, you got to get you one of those.
Mm.
I wanted that. Oh no. We haven't. It's only two. It's two entries. That's the whole thing. Anne Marie, and then Yaya's Best Life. And okay, so those are the two entries. What you say? And but anyway, I think Yaya got it closest, but it's both crazy. So we just, what should we do? Flip a coin? We don't even have no coins. But 7 to 8 X's. Tony said no. How in anyway, how we gonna do it? Let me think for a minute. Go ahead. We'll just get this with the wheel.
Give the what?
We'll do the wheel of names.
Okay.
So but that's
But are we gonna tell them what the 7 8 mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
How long the length is?
Go ahead and tell them.
The 7 or 8, we got married. We knew each other 9 years ago, right? So from the time we dated, back when we dated 9 years ago, to the time we dated future, last 2 years ago, before we got married. And she said, well, how do we tell people how long we've been together before we got married? I say, just say 7 8 and just leave it alone. 7 8. It actually, we had been together a total of 7 to 8 weeks before we actually got married. Total.
Oh.
And nobody ever got it. Because nobody probably ever thinks somebody get married after knowing each other for 7 weeks, And
But you knew each other previously.
only for 4 weeks. We dated for 4 weeks 9 years ago. And 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the new time before we got married.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's going on 2 years. We'll be married.
Okay. Y'all weren't playing around 3 weeks.
Oh my.
I say we got time. People dying every day. We got to go and get this out the way before you change your mind.
Okay, so here's the wheel.
Thank you, Dr. Walks. Oh, that's cute.
What is that? I can't see.
Yeah.
Yaya.
Is y'all in the chat?
I don't think Yaya in the chat.
I don't think Yaya's in the chat.
Haven't seen Yaya. Look how it worked out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Anne Marie. And
is Yaya from the U.S.?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know Yaya, I mean grandmother.
It does. That's what my grandkids call me. Yeah.
What language is that?
Greek.
Greek.
No,
Okay.
there we go.
There we go.
I'm about to say something else.
Oh.
But anyway, thank you so much for your participation, Anne Marie, and just we constantly giving away something. And the reason why I like it is because you don't have to fry anything, and it's not microwaved, and it's just air moving around, So I love it. It's convenient, it's helpful, and it has helped rescue me from myself. So hopefully Yaya, let me know your address and all those things. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Thank each and every one of you all for being here this evening. I appreciate your love and your support. If you have any questions for our guests, yes, Miss, keep it exclusive. Okay. Anything about any of her, I won't say ventures, her areas of expertise, please ask in the chat, and I'm sure she will be happy to answer all of the appropriate questions. Thank you.
You said you was a sexual healer, right?
That is not what
She keep going right back. Okay.
I said. I am a sexologist.
Sexologist. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, one of my companies, the name is called Sexual Healing.
Okay.
And the motto is feel the connection.
You feel it?
Did you feel it?
You
Did y'all feel it?
Yeah.
I felt it.
You felt it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Let me know somebody felt it.
Did y'all feel that? She want to know. She want to know. Somebody said, enough love and blessings.
Oh.
Anne Marie said, yes, it was amazing.
Angie said she felt it. Thank you. Thank you.
Sexologist.
So y'all book her. Y'all book her.
Yeah, she also curates exclusive
Travel
experiences. Okay, yes. Okay, because
she's not a travel agent, so don't call and say,
no, I'm not.
Me this trip. She creates experiences. Swoop says she felt it. Is that she or you?
That's she.
Okay. That she felt. These names are just, I'm not real familiar with everybody, so I just use the name and finish. She say she felt it, but no, y'all. She say she travels. She come to you, not in your own homes. Y'all have to pick a what is it? An equal meeting spot. Would not come to your house.
No, I'm not coming to your house.
Come to your house in your bedroom.
No.
So let's make sure we make that clear. But do you have any? Does anybody have any questions? And if you do, just drop them in the chat. Do you have anything you would? Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I always feel it.
She'd like to send you a gift. Is she talking to you? Okay. Oh, that's you. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't see without my glasses. Would you like to have any final words for the audience?
No, but for you all, thank you. It has been an honor and a pleasure to spend this last hour with you. You only up the road, so I am hoping to come see you all and let's break bread face to face.
Yes.
And my motto is love, peace, and reggae.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. And tell us about the organization that you mentioned at the beginning about the that helps the veterans. And
One Story. One Story is a nonprofit organization. The founder name is Carolyn Brown, and she helps unhoused. I love you said unhoused. She helps unhoused veterans. And we do know statistics shows that females are one of the highest populations of unhoused veterans. So if you find it in your heart, I'm quite sure she's taking donations. If you want to get in contact with her, you can use my email address and I will make sure I get you the appropriate information to contact One Story, because everyone has a story and it could be you or I at any turn of an event.
Exactly. One move. So thank you again. So y'all know that 1/4 of my YouTube revenue does go back. That's not proper grammar. It goes back to charity and community. So I appreciate all the members and those who gave super chats, super stickers throughout the live stream, and anyone who leaves super thanks after the live stream. Feel free to contact her using the email address that has been provided in the stream. I don't know if JV Outdoor is still in the chat, but he did put it down. He can post it. And I posted as well in the comments after the live stream ends. so you can be a part of, you know, this experience, honey, this experiences. Okay. But it has been a real joy getting to know more about you. You know, Tasha has been raving. It's like, I can't wait, I can't wait. And I'm like, you know, and then it's like it's always this build up. And I'm like, okay, don't tell me everything. I want to be, I want to have a candid experience. I want to be in there with the audience because, you know, but I appreciate you taking the time out to let people know more about, let us all know more about you. And yeah, we definitely will look forward to meeting you. This, I know it's a vibe.
Yeah. We have to set that up. We have to get that together. So you can come down and
real soon, sooner than later.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate it. Thanks everybody for being here. You have any final thoughts?
I don't. That's it. Yeah. We are on time. Thank you. And we'll see you all. Oh, after the live stream, please leave a comment, like the video if you haven't already. Share. It is not too late to share the stream because it can inspire. You know what? We're like, oh, there's somebody that look like me and doing the things that I have been dreaming about. Oh, she's been to 70 countries. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know. Like, somebody probably been to 70 countries. I didn't know, you know. And so we want to not stay, you know, keeping these conversations in hallways and break rooms, and bring them out and let people know that we are people with varying ranges of experiences, and we can share those experiences. I may not be able to go to all 7 countries, but I can listen to her talk about it and make me feel like I'm a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Together we stand. So I look forward to the next podcast. Will be next Saturday. We're going to get this sent out to Yaya's Best Life, and I also want to send something to Anne Marie because we had 2 participants for this $150 Ninja Speedy, and I am so excited because it's one of the products that I really love and we use every day. And so we're going to end right now. Peace, and we'll see y'all in the next one.